Okay guys, recently I watched a video on the Apache foot snare, which is a deer catching snare, and basically I'm going to show you the same thing, except for I'm going to put a little bit more of like proper placement, because deer are four-legged creatures. If they stumble with one, they typically won't put their foot or their hoof all the way down, which means you're not likely to catch it unless if the snare is placed in a good spot. So let's get started and I'll show you the trail I found and the log that they've been coming up and over and the divot in the ground. Okay, so the trail I've been following started up there and it's worked its way down here. And if you look right there, you'll see a log across the path. And I'm going to bring in for a closer view, but if you see that log, you can look right here. It's hard to see in the video, but there's a divot in the ground right here where they've been jumping up and over the log and landing with their feet right here. So that's where you want to set your snare, is in the divot in the ground. So I've dug the hole about 18 inches deep. I went ahead and stabbed some sticks that are pointing kind of almost at the bottom of the hole, and then I need to cover it a little bit so I can put the noose up on top. That way when the deer's foot goes through, it's caught above a joint where it'll actually hang up and be stuck. So once you've covered the hole, I found a full-length tree I could tie to. I used a round turn and 2 half hitches. Something I'll have to do a video on later. Now that I've got that on there like that, then I need to find some small stuff that's really light to cover the noose with so it's out of sight and out of mind. So I'm going to grab some little grasses and just whatever happens to be handy that'll be able to cover it up a little bit so that the animals cannot really see the noose there. And basically what happens after it's all said and done and covered, they jump. They're going to end up coming up the path right here, and they're going to jump over that log and they're going to land inside the hole because that's the path they've been taking. And when they do that, both their feet are going to go down, and at first it's because sticks are going to keep their leg pinned a little bit, and when they do come up, the noose comes around their leg and ends up tightening around their leg so they can't get out. And basically that's how this snare works. Basically this trap's definitely going to be more useful set up like this where they're going to land in your trap, because with 4 legs they don't tend to stumble very easily. So after you've made your videos and stuff, if you're not really survival situation, you want to bury your hole back in and cover it all up so nobody gets hurt. Thank you for watching.